Welcome back to Shades of Tone, where we are our motivators. So, guys, I've missed you so much. It's a brand new year, and what better way to reset by unpacking that overloaded mental suitcase called overthinking? For those of you who don't know, I had a baby last year. My beautiful little girl just turned 1, and reset was much needed as I settled into being a mommy all over again, with my oldest son being 19 now. Overthinking may have played a role in delaying my return. Was I overthinking the perfect comeback episode? Maybe, definitely, yes. So, if your brain ever feels like a tab with 37 open windows and one of them is playing music you can't find, this one is for you. This is a space where we don't rush healing, we don't minimize what we feel, and we don't pretend clarity comes from pushing harder. Today's episode is the foundation for this entire season. We're talking about overthinking, not as a bad habit, not as a flaw, but as something meaningful. If you overthink, you've probably been told, just stop thinking so much, relax, you're doing too much. But no one ever asks why. So today, we're unpacking it gently, honestly, and without judgment. Take a breath with me. You don't need to fix anything today. Just listen. As I was doing my research, I came across an overthinking quote by James Clear, and it says, "Overthinking is the art of solving problems you don't have." And that was really deep to me. So, what is overthinking? Overthinking is like chewing gum made of thoughts. You chew and chew, but there's no flavor left, and you still can't spit it out. There are two main types of overthinking. The first is ruminating, which is past focused. Basically, you're replaying events, and I should have said this, I should have done that. And worrying, which is future focused. And basically, you anticipate problems. What if this happens? What if this does not happen? Overthinking isn't thinking too much. It's thinking without resolution. It's the mind looping because something inside doesn't feel safe enough to land. Overthinking often looks like replaying conversations, imagining worst case scenarios, needing reassurance before acting, questioning decisions after they've been made, and mentally preparing for things that haven't even happened. But underneath all of that is one core question. How do I prevent pain? Overthinking is the brain trying to protect you from rejection, embarrassment, disappointment, regret, and loss of control. It's not weakness. It's vigilance. Let's talk about the psychology behind it. Why do we do it? Our brains crave certainty and control. Overthinking tricks us into feeling productive. Like, if I obsess about this choice enough, I'll finally feel sure. Spoiler alert, you will not. Overthinking lives in the nervous system, not just the mind. When your body doesn't feel safe, your brain works overtime, especially if you grew up needing to be aware, you were praised for being mature early, you learned mistakes had consequences, and you learned emotions weren't welcome. Your brain learned, if I stay alert, I'll be okay. So it stayed on, even when danger passed, even when life calmed down. That's why overthinking feels exhausting. Your system never got the memo that it's safe now. We also have like an anxiety loop, and it's basically fear, then overthinking, then paralysis, then missed opportunity, then guilt, then more fear. It's like being stuck in a mental spin cycle. You're tired, dizzy, and still not clean. Fun brain fact. Fear is linked to an overactive prefrontal cortex and a fear focused amygdala. You're not crazy. Your brain's just doing the most. So, let's talk about how overthinking impacts your daily life. Decision fatigue. You ever spend 30 minutes deciding what to watch only to watch nothing and feel exhausted? That's decision fatigue at its finest. I've done this with a lot of other things too. I've made a commitment to refrain from buying any more resources until utilizing the several dozens that I have already. The second is relationships. Replaying combos, misinterpreting text, assuming the worst. Hey, with a period, clearly they hate me. The third is productivity. Procrastination masked as preparation. I'm not avoiding the task. I'm just making a color coded spreadsheet about when to start the task. Mental wellness. It heightens anxiety, leads to sleeplessness, and low self esteem. So, again, this impacts sleep, relationships, confidence, decision making, creativity, and presence. You might notice that you delay starting things, you doubt yourself after speaking, you feel drained even when nothing happened, and you struggle to enjoy the moment. Overthinking stills now by pulling you into what if. So I have a question for you. What area of your life do you overthink the most? Is it work, love, goals, or social media captions? I want to know. Make sure you send us a text to fill us in. So, ask yourself gently, when did my mind learn that staying alert was necessary? What did overthinking protect me from? And what is it costing me now? Let's talk about some strategies to stop the spiral. The first one is name it. Say, this is an overthinking moment. It brings awareness to you. Number two, set a thought timer. Give yourself 10 minutes to overthink, then stop. Make it a whole dramatic moment. Set a timer, grab tea, light a candle, rock out, just spiral. But when the bell dings, it's done. Ding, ding, ding. The third one, practice worst case flip. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And what would I do if that actually happened? Then flip it. What's the best that could happen? The fourth one is journal it out. Brain dump style. No editing, no grammar, just spill it. A prompt that you could use is, what am I overthinking right now? And what do I know to be true? The fifth one, always, no matter what age you are, it helps. And that's moving your body. Shake out those spirals. Walk, dance, stretch. Your brain needs a break. Let your hips help. And lastly, ask, is this thought helpful? Is this thought helping me grow, or is it keeping me stuck? Overthinking once helped you survive, but it doesn't have to lead your life anymore. This season is about learning how to feel safe enough to think clearly, not less, but clearer. So I want you to pick a strategy and try it every day for a week. DM or comment your results with the hashtag MindUnbox. Let's reflect. Overthinking might be familiar, but it doesn't have to be your forever roommate. This year, we're choosing clarity over chaos. Say this affirmation with me. I release the need to overanalyze. I trust myself to make decisions that align with my peace and purpose. Please share this episode with someone who's been overthinking their next move. Your journal prompt is, what decision or desire am I ready to take action on without needing to have it all figured out first? And last but not least, welcome back to Shades of Tone, where we unpack what's real, what's heavy, and what's holding us back. And trust me, this year, we're making room for peace. As always, always love. To respond to a question, make a suggestion for an episode, to be a guest, or give feedback, reach out to us at info@tonemotivates.com. You can also find us on social media at Tone Motivates on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and at Shades of Tone _podcast on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can find us at tonemotivates.com, where all of those links are as well.